know what attempt this is anymore to making the video for you guys today. I'll put there's going to be some after, if I get it edited correctly. If I don't, I'm sorry, but if I get it edited correctly at the end, there will be an update on Squirrel, and I'll have to edit that, because we're froze up with water again. Hopefully tomorrow, when it's supposed to be 37 here, we'll thaw out. Got out here, furnace was working on one coil again. So I changed out a synchronizer and unhooked one wire, and I started to work. I worked on 2, possibly 3 of the coils. I said earlier in that video, which that's not going to be shown because I was pretty upset in not having a very good day. So I'm starting over videoing again. And the only thing I've done, well, 454's behind me. This is the 454 head bolts. The 350 sitting back there. Hopefully it'll be the break-in tomorrow. I'm going to change that quadrant out. It may not be, because I had somebody contact me yesterday telling me they were bringing me money that they owe me today. They haven't called me today to tell me they're not bringing the money, which is messing with my phone and messing with my insulin supply right now. So anyway, hopefully it's, which should feed, since he didn't bring the money, I may not have the gas to run that motor tomorrow, because that's one of the things I'm missing. Is some regular gas that ain't mixed with oil. So yeah, we'll have to see how tomorrow goes. This is the 3 9/16 stroker block. Last you guys knew I cleaned and crack checked that. Well, I just put it back in the hot tank because all the soft plugs are out. So this time the water jacket area could get cleaned, and boy, is that a lot cleaner than what it was. I soaked it down with Simple Green. Simple Greens seems to be doing pretty good in the hot tank. While it was in there, I took the burry brush to it, cleaned out the cylinders, so they'd almost go back. Actually, they cleaned up pretty good. There's only a couple cylinders that has enough surface rust in it. By the time you get cut through the surface rust, if you hone it correctly, you'll be overbored, so it's got to be bored. So, which we're still looking for a set of 3 9/16 stroker pistons for it. So we got the crank right here. But anyway, that's cleaned up now completely. The galley plugs are all out. Soft plugs are all out. The crack check, I know it's not broke, so all that guy's got to do is machine it. He don't even have to clean it. I mean, after cleaning it the second time, it really came a lot cleaner. And what I do with these blocks, when I'm done in there, I spray them down with WD-40 to keep the cast iron from turning green. The flash brush. So right now, I'm getting ready to go through the head bolts, get the washers with these. Can tighten them on the heads because I'm a little scared yet with this 454. Because one of you that told us about the correct head bolts also said you had to add an extra washer to the 4 bolts, and I'm really hoping we don't have to, but I guess it's now time to find out. And then once I get the bolt, hey, come on, head's bolted on, I gotta come up with something that I can grab the rocker arm, and I'm gonna roll it. I got the piston at top dead center. I'm gonna roll both valves and measure how far down it goes until it touches the valve. And then I'm going to compare that to the lift of the cam and see if we're okay. I'm not going to put the Play-Doh in there and have that. So I don't want to, because that Play-Doh oozes out, and I had that happen on the motor. I had to pull the piston back out to get the Play-Doh out from between the cylinder wall and the compression ring. So I think I can get a video made for you guys right now. So Anyway, yeah, that's what we're doing. Okay. Oh yeah, that's hopefully we don't have that problem. Well, these heads look like they're going to be okay. I'll be close on the threads, but okay, there's those. Oh! Excuse me. Okay. Okay. Now, that's one size. When you put your head bolt washers in, see the one side's beveled, the other side's not. The bevel goes towards the head of the bolt. So far we're looking good. If you put the washer on upside down, it's going to bind. Oh no, come on, no. Okay, that clear. Well, it's going to take a thin-walled socket to tighten these. Especially right there. Two more. Kind of anxious to hear this one fire up. I also got to get these heads bolted on so I can start checking rocker arms for the proper length. And these are just going to be run down to make sure they all tighten up so I don't have a problem. Yeah, he's got some thick rubber valve cover gaskets. Very thick. Hard. I don't know how they're going to seal it. Alright, I'll get a speed wrench. That's it. Okay, that one pulled down. This is going to be the one right there. I don't know why you had to add washer to those, but washer's not loose. Cool. Alrighty. But I guess I'm gonna have to chase threads. Something don't feel right with these threads, so. Okay, that's got enough room, so cool beans. Oh, I checked that short one. 4. Check those quick. Okay. So, I ain't gonna be so bad to chase the threads. I can't talk, can I? arm is done. Uh-oh. That might be the ones you were talking about. It's the short ones. Really? Well, I ain't going to condemn it to that. I'm going to chase the threads and see how it goes. So you guys tell you this stuff for a reason, because they've done it and they know what it takes. So, alright, well, I guess I'll lift the head back off, chase those bolt threads so I know they're clean, and I'm really hoping that means we need another set of head bolt washers. Nothing can go smooth for me. Alright. I'm sitting here thinking, why am I doing this at this stage in the game? This should have been done at the machine shop. Well, I remember he sat on this motor for over a year, because when it went down, it come here a running motor. It came here a running motor, but he sat on it so long that the threads have rusted up. And yeah, I should have checked it way before this, but so far I'm finding that they're just dirty. There's silicone in there and whatever else. So this is something that you do, like that motor there. I'll do that to the, since I got this out, I'm going to do that to the race motor there. And usually I will use a power drill to do this, but not today. Not on this one, not at this stage, no. Because you run into that right there. And what the problem is, I can see it. There is a piece oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's the only hole that has a piece of cast iron in the way of the bolt. Otherwise, all these other holes will go deep enough. It's a casting flaw in the block. If I have to do one, that won't be so bad. Ah, jeepers. Anyway, that's what I'm doing right now. Gosh darn it. Oh, and what I'm cleaning since I got the block, I've got the oil pan that goes to this race motor that needs to be repaired because it was on a motor that blew up, and I got to hold the weld shut and a dent to beat back out of it, and it needs some TLC. And after looking at that pan, I almost could duplicate it with what I got around here. I got one hole. That's going to be a bugger. And if this was my motor, I've done it, I would take a punch and see if I can just tap on it and snap it off, but I don't have a lot there, so I don't have a lot of choices on that one. Just when I think I'm gaining, something comes along and bites me in the butt. There comes some silicone out of that one. And I'll take a shop vac over this, and yeah, this should have been done before, but alright, well, I guess I don't need to bore you guys with that. Like I said, I won't have to go over this with a shop vac. Oh yeah, look at the gunk coming out of the threads. So, yeah, I goofed. It's been so long since I had to do this to a motor. I mean, last few builds have been going pretty good, and it's these specialty builds that seem to kick my butt. Anyway. Did you guys shut off? Don't look like it. Two makers shut off, one turns on. That's the furnace. Just turned on. So, okay, this bolt hole, the second one back, I'm going to have to check the driver's side, second one back, which lines up with the motor mount hole. If I was going to go in there and chip away that casting, I thought it was a casting flaw. No, it's an extra piece of metal that's casted in the way. So that bolt is going to require an extra washer or something to make it work. Now I'm finding out too, with my hands, my diabetes is starting to mess with my hands, so I gotta start using these rubber gloves. So this time I'm going to put the bolts in, which means if I want to torque this, I gotta find it. I've got some washers around here. Are they? Oh god, I hope they ain't out in the trailer. It's cold out there. So just called the owner and told him, hey, we might have a little bit of an issue. Not a big issue, but a little bit of an issue. So that means I'm only going to be able to hand tighten these today's, because if I don't have the washer, I can't torque the head down properly. I just thought of that. So yeah, I thought, here I am, making plans, think I'm going to get somewhere in 2018 off to a couple of motor starts, and yeah, now I'm finding out. And this here, putting the thread sealer on your bolts, is an absolute must. And okay, I'm going to skip that one. I want to leave that one out. I know what's going on now. Yeah, you guys see that one. This one goes there. So yeah, you know what, I ain't gonna bore you guys to death with this. I'll be back. Okay, let's see how well they go in now. I'm just going down until they're snug, so I'm not even putting any. Oh yeah, a lot better after chasing the threads. So we're just running these down. There's no torque value right now. This is just hand tight to make sure they all go in easy and not give me any more troubles. I don't know the big block torque sequence right off the head, on top of my head, but so far so good. Oh yeah, that's doing. Excellent. Okay, we're just going to run this down, see where it stops, and see how much thickness I need. Oh, that's... Oh, man. If these weren't special bolts, I would almost take an 1/8 inch off the bottom of the bolt and not have to put a washer in it. But we're not doing that. No, we're not. So, okay, well, I gotta make some room, spin this motor around, and work on the other side. So at least everything else pulled right down nice. So I gotta pull that head off, chase the threads on that, and then we'll look to see if we got the same problem over there with the short ones. It'd be real nice if this is the only bolt we got troubles with. Gosh, I wish they weren't special bolts. I would take a grinder to it and take the end off of it. I thought about reaching down in there with the die grinder and the carbide cutter and try cutting another way, then run the tap by and give it threads. But if I slip now and take out those threads, it's done. So I guess putting one washer under here is a lot cheaper and a lot safer than trying to fix a hole at this stage at this stage of the game. Jeepers. Anyway, alrighty. It was only the passenger side I had a problem with. This side is fine because this one lines up with steam hole water jacket. So it's only one. So anybody else, that's what you gotta watch for. So, alrighty, well, that piston is top dead center, so we can check to see how much clearance we got. So we go down, and your gasket's only going one way. Double check it. The only thing I'm not too thrilled about is this hole is kind of off, but it's there. But they're the ones that get the big money for making these things, so I guess I'll let them worry about it. And this is what I like about aluminum heads. They're not that heavy. So, pistons up so we can check to see our clearance. Once I get this bolted on, this side we can go ahead and put all the bolts in and torque this head up and down all the way. My thread sealer is getting to where I need a new tub. Old as this is, don't surprise me. That thing's done a lot of motors, so now if this was a non-washered head bolt going on here, I would be putting a ARP lube of some kind under this, under the aluminum heads, or some say oil, some you got to go by your manufacturer's suggestion. So whatever they suggest, that's what you do. I'm just doing this to show you guys shop time. Have fun. Keep us working in the shop. Keep our minds thinking. Pretty good. Okay. Get down to double check your washers. Make sure you got them facing the right way. And you're seeing over my shoulder. Alright, again, I ain't gonna bore you with this. I almost forgot to bring you guys back for this. The setting of the intake. Ooh, it's cold. Put the silicone along here, around the water passages. Read the instruction with the gasket. It suggested silicone around the gaskets. So, did that front and back. When you set this down, you want to set it down as straight as possible. And we got a good squeeze now. The heads are been torqued to what they need. Now I got to figure out what's going on with the bolts up here. The owner was here. We test fed the. So we got 2, 4, 6, so that's 12 bolts. 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 14, 16. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Yeah. Okay. I got a couple of choices, I guess. Let's see. Nope, not those. Those are too short. I don't have a couple of choices. No, I got one. Anyway, the owner was here. Found out we got a couple of fitment issues on things. The headers for one thing. Dipstick for the other. Yeah. Water pump. I said, is there a reason that you were trying to use the short water pump? He said, no. It was just something he had. I'm okay. Now, we might have to go to a long water pump. And the Chevelle should actually require a long water pump. Oh boy, oh boy. How are we going to do that? Okay, they fit. I was going to say, boy, that's going to be a booger of a bear to put that bolt in. The intake is right. So, yep. So this intake's going on to stay on now. That's how close we're getting with this thing. We're getting close. We're getting there. And I'm gathering parts for my 396 and didn't even realize it. Well, I might be going to the 396 yet. Come on. Don't start fighting me now. Tired of having stuff fight me or get out and hit the floor and sailing. That just did. Yeah, I could even set the distributor now too. Anyway, I'm going to get this bolted on. I'll bring it back. I don't know if I like that tilted carburetor intake. These 3 bolt holes right here are a real pain. The one, I couldn't even put a bolt in it. I did get squeezed out around there. These 2 fought me. It was just... I started getting pretty flustered with this thing. Then I kept looking at the engine stand, and it looked like it was bending down. I don't know. So I just put that on for security. And I got to get back in the corner there. Shut off my air compressor before I forget it. Let's see. Hey. Nothing like going through the jungle, huh? Okay. Oh, sounds like my my regulator is about ready to let loose again. Butterfingers. There. A while back, that regulator come apart. Scared to ever living bejeebus out of me too that time. Use that to keep the door from blowing in and out. I was back there adjusting it, and next thing I know, the pieces are in my hand. It's a little crowded. I got stuff to put away, and this and that. And it just those look kind of good. Those are hooker competition headers that he's got on there. So since I learned on that one, I remind myself, this motor here we're going to use for the race motor, I am chasing the head bolt threads now, so I know when it comes back I don't have to do that. Yeah, so if I remember and get it done right, hopefully the editing was done correctly so this doesn't jump all over. Not going to guarantee it, but yeah. I just talked to somebody that noticed something else that's going on. I guess it ain't just totally me. So yeah. Anyway, I guess I'm just going to sit here and chase a few more threads and just get this thing ready to go. I mean, cylinder number 8 there, if that wasn't so rusty, I mean, it could have almost been a usable block the way it is. So anyhow, I guess we'll see y'all later, and there'll probably be more after this if I got it correct, or if I decide to share it. So see y'all later. Have a good one. Okay, did this shut off again, or did I not record everything I just did? I hate when this camera does that. Hello. And no, I'm not smoking. Yeah. It's 2 degrees, according to the truck. Guess what happens when it gets cold? The house don't have water again. stay. I mean, it's been going down below 0, and we've kept it going. What? Nope. And there comes the squirrel, getting ready to take her to work. Was supposed to go get some medicine for her today, but they are closed. They are no longer open on Saturdays. She's got to be back to the doctor. We took her to the doctor yesterday. Say good morning, sunshine. You got a squirrel in her natural habitat, and Mom's got that seat sitting straight up. How come that don't bug you? You get in Mom's car, you got to move the seat and everything.
I move the seat when I get in Mom's car.
You used to.
I have to move it back.
Oh. Anyway. Yeah, she's proud too because she's 5'8" now. She's 4 inches away from being the same height as Dad. I'm 4 inches closer to being as short as her. Anyway, we took her to the doctor yesterday, and we got a little more explanation, better than we've had in years.
Yeah. What she basically said was wrong, that my nerve endings in my stomach in that.
Normally people don't feel your guts working.
But for some odd reason I can.
That might be the problem she's got.
So then she put me on medicine that should help, like, kind of end those nerve endings so I shouldn't feel it. So, yeah.
But then they're like, well, what about the cyst? Well, then she referred us to another doctor, which has already got her in Monday. Because they asked if that cyst was hurting, and she's like, yeah. Boom, she's going back Monday.
To the OBGYN.
Yeah, going to the baby doctor to have the cyst taken care of. Okay.
Because it's...
Yeah, I know. We're just being funny. And then she goes back on the 19th to have a scope done to see. They're going to go down her throat and see what's going on with her stomach and that. And
they're not going to give me anesthesia. They're going to give me...
a local.
Yeah.
They're going to make you loopy.
But she said I'd still be out, but...
Yeah, it's not going to be as strong and stuff. So that's what's going on with Squirrel.
Then I have to go back February 12th for a check.
Just the follow-up to find out the results and everything. So unless something major happens during the stuff, we won't know until February 12th what's they found with her. I know why the water froze. We got a south wind. Yeah. South wind usually brings warm air. Not today. It's only supposed to get to like 14, but Sunday it's supposed to be 37 with freezing rain. So hopefully it'll thaw itself out. I don't want to go in the basement. I probably really should. Yeah, that's why I don't understand why it froze.
Wait, are both of one?
There's 2 space heaters in the basement. I don't understand why it got that cold again.
That one heater I don't trust so much, though.
Which one?
The spinning one.
Spinning one?
The one that you had from the bathroom.
Oh, that one's perfectly fine. Oh, and it looks like the rumors was not correct. They said this corn pile, the reason it was sitting here is because of rotten. That looks like some pretty nice corn right there. And finally, that corn pile's only 2 or 3 years old. Now they got 2. Maybe 3.
It's 2.
2. Anyway, irregardless. It's been there for a long time.
Why did that corn not rot?
It was dry when they put it there, and they kept it covered. Boy, the truck is even a little grumpy this morning. Oh, I'm ready for spring.
I'm ready for summer. I don't have school. But then we complain because it's just too hot.
Yeah. Anyway, a crazy creature. We complain it's too cold, then we complain it's too hot. But at least you can dress to be cool. I mean, you can dress
to be warm.
You can dress to be warm, but you can't
be dressed to be cool.
Yeah, what she said. Alright. I'll be back. Yeah. Too early in the morning for me. I wanted to sleep in. Then I go to take a shower and I get a surprise. Guess what? You know now, shower today. All right.